Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Star Wars Visions, you guys. I was absolutely blown away by the last two episodes that I watched, which were the first two episodes of the series. I knew it was going to be good. I had no idea I was going to enjoy it as much as I did. So I'm really excited to be back here today to watch two more episodes with you guys. I will get into some more of my thoughts on the previous two episodes, but first I just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. And if you are joining me on YouTube, I would really love it if you could please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. So, alright guys, the two episodes I watched were so incredibly different, yet they were both so good in their own ways. And, you know, what we had in the first episode was kind of a really classic, like, samurai story, both in the actual flow of the story and even just the way that it looked and the style of it and everything. The lightsaber umbrella is something I am never going to forget for as long as I live. I don't know why someone didn't think of that sooner. When you really think about it and you really see it, you're like, how many other things could we be making out of lightsabers? And we've just never even gone there in our heads. That's mind-blowing. But all that aside, it was really cool. It was such a great aesthetic, and the story itself was really interesting too. I think it was really cool the way that it felt like some of it was very open-ended. Like, we didn't know much about the Ronin. We didn't know, like, they never really came out and said, like, is he a Jedi? Is he a former Jedi? Is he a former Sith? Is he neither? Did he steal the lightsabers? You know, like, what was he doing there? Was he really trying to help the village, or was he just maybe hunting a Sith? You know, like, we really don't know. But the way that he fought was really cool. And some of you have pointed out that it relied every bit as much on, like, strategy as it did on actual, like, physical skill in swordsmanship, which is really cool. I liked the chief. I think the chief was my favorite. I liked the little chief. He was very cute. So yeah, so that one was really, I think it was a great one to start off with, because you automatically know, like, what you're getting into. You're getting into literally someone's, like, imagination and someone's idea of, like, a story that's kind of loosely based in the Star Wars universe, but all them, like, all them, all their imagination, all their studio, and it's great. So the second story was also phenomenal. And guys, I am a big music lover. I really love J-pop and J-rock and several other genres, but we'll get into that another time. And so having, I actually did look up the song, and I found a Japanese version of it, which is also really good. I don't know, like, what the details are around, like, is it from, like, a Japanese dub of this episode? I have no idea, but even the style, like I remarked, really reminded me of the band Flow, who has done lots of different anime music. They're amazing. Go check out Flow. Come back here, but go check out Flow, because they're really good. And just the whole, the whole kind of basis of the story was something we just don't ever see in Star Wars at all. Like, we never see anything about, like, the entertainment industry, really, in Star Wars. Like, unless we're in, like, a sort of, like, a shady place where there's music and dancing and stuff, like, we really don't see an awful lot about, like, what are the bands in the galaxy? What kind of, you know, I'm sure there's been stuff here and there, but not really, to the point that they were doing it in this story. And I also think it was interesting that we got a little bit of, like, the Hutt dynamic up in there. Like, I guess Guy was a Hutt, and he had, like, he was not living up to the Hutt ideals or something. I don't know. But that's why they were after him. And the way that the leader, like, appealed to Jabba's business sense in the end, like, Jabba, I need you to look at all these people in the stands and imagine taking all their money on our records. we want you to sponsor us. And I'm like, bro, you are smart. That is smart. I thought he was going to have some big plan to like fight, you know? And I think it was a good example of like, sometimes it's your words that do the fighting for you. Sometimes you can fight with words. And he wasn't even really fighting. He just found a way out of it that made everyone happy. Made their fans happy, made them happy. They were finally able to get through a set. And Jabba presumably is going to be happy being the one collecting all those monies off of the #1 band in the galaxy, which I have no doubt whatsoever that they will become the #1 band in the galaxy. They got a strong start. So I said this last time. I'm just going to say it again. Someone somewhere, just put them in the background of something, you know? Just like put something that looks like them in the background of like the next Star Wars live action thing. It would make me so incredibly happy. It's a small thing, guys. It's a small thing that would pay off in the amount of joy that it brings to my soul. Just putting it out there into the universe. All right, guys. One thing that I'm getting from these is that they're all going to be wildly different. So I'm excited to see what's next. What do you say we go ahead and jump right into the next 2 episodes of Visions? Let's go. Oh, wow. We're starting off strong here. The music, too, though. The music's really good. What is that? Whoa! Got a little shot of the eyes there.
With this new power,
Oh.
my brother and I will bring order to the galaxy. Something no one else has been able to accomplish. This is our mission as twins created through the power of the dark side.
Oh, no!
Control is reporting, and I am concerned about the effect this prototype dark armor could have on your physical body, as well as
Oh.
Power source from the reactor core appears to have been stolen. We cannot charge the hyper cannon.
what? But only Master Am and Master Kari can access the reactor core chamber.
Oh, did he? Is that what he was doing? That's what he was doing. Don't tell me he's not committed to the cause. He's okay. Well, oh, don't say that. And they just found you.
Set for stunning and open fire.
It's not even gonna work. Yeah, no. It's what are you guys gonna learn? You can't pull stuff like that with the Force. Yeah, so they're not in agreement on maybe this whole ruling the galaxy thing. Born from the dark side. That's fascinating.
To a galaxy far, far away.
Don't be a fool. Hand me the party cooler, and I'll forget this ever happened.
Master Kari, this is quite disappointing.
Now hand it over.
No. Not gonna happen. Whoa.
I refuse.
Oh, sweet. What an awesome look. Whoa!
Power core.
Kari is a boss.
Public?
The Galactic Empire or the Republic. I couldn't care less about either one of them.
Ah! Now I'm getting the anime vibes. Let's... is this person really prepared to kill her own brother?
Now keep firing.
Okay.
Now get ready to punch it.
Heck yeah. Let's go. And it has been punched. Whoa. I'm definitely getting like some like anime space drama kind of. There's a couple different series that's kind of giving me vibes of right now.
So you have a bad feeling about this.
I just have to get it in there. It's obligatory. Oh man, Force is strong with her. She could like stop an entire ship. No, how strong is your Force? How strong are you with the Force? Can you use your Force against her Force, please? Oh dang it. Oh my god! You're out in the vacuum of space, good lord. Oh my lord. Can they withstand space without any helmet, anything? Oh! Oh! Now... Oh, dang it.
Such beauty, such power. This energy will be a beacon of hope for the galaxy. Now come to me.
Beacon of hope.
Crystal.
Sounds like you want to take over the world.
Power it holds is anything but hope. The only thing
Yep.
this crystal can possibly bring is despair.
Yep, I'm with him. I think the hope is sounding an awful lot more like, tyranny. Oh, they're gonna break it. They're gonna break it. You're gonna break it, and then no one's gonna get anything. And it's broken. Whoa! Oh! Whoa! Knocked it. Oh, wow. She's got a great look. What? What'd it do?
It is you now. It was through the Force that I was able to see the future that awaits you, sister.
Whoa!
I don't believe you. How come you can see it and not I? Why?
Maybe your judgment's clouded.
The one thing I do know is that if you use the power of the Kyber crystal, as I have foreseen in the vision, then you will.
I will die.
Yes.
Stole it.
RG.
Yes, that's correct. However, even if I had told you about this, you would have never listened to me. I know you and you are stubborn. Regardless, I wasn't about to just let you die. And so that's why
Aw, they're still brother and sister. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it.
Your death?
Whoa! She means business.
Must I remind you of the purpose of your birth?
don't do this. If you use
You get to decide what you want to live for.
Don't you worry.
Oh, man.
Just watch. I will
Oh,
make
no.
you yield to me, and I'll
Oh,
defy
no.
the dark side flowing through my body.
Oh, you're gonna die so spectacularly. Why did you do that? You should have listened to your brother. Oh, dang. He's pretty strong with the Force, too, though, if he's having actual, like, visions. Yeah. Oh. Oh. This looks amazing, though. Whoa! That's awesome! Oh, you know what? Why don't you calm down for a second? Look at what he's trying to do for you. No, he just values life. He values your life. Oh, no, I don't want to see him. No, Kare! Yeah! Alright! Can always count on droids.
What if I'm not strong enough to save her? What do I do?
Don't, you have to not hesitate here.
Maybe. If I use the power of the ship's propulsion system, then it just might...
Well, it looks like that decision.
Just like you say. There's no try,
Only
only do.
do. That's interesting that the droid knows Yoda quotes. Whoa! Rainbow saber! Oh. That's not true.
Don't live for someone else. As long as you're alive, then you are free. And
Right.
free to choose your own destiny. Punch it.
That's right. If you want to help the galaxy, like, you can figure out how to do that on your own. You don't need some, like, I was born with this duty kind of thing. Whoa. He may have just saved her in more ways than one.
That's right. We did it.
Yeah. Way to go.
Don't worry, we'll find her.
Okay, we haven't found her.
She's out there. She's alive.
He can feel it.
After all, she is my twin sister.
And we know there's some other very important twin relationships in the Star Wars universe. The next one is called The Village Bride. Oh, it's gonna be, it just, doesn't that sound really, really good? It just sounds really, really good. All right, before we get into that one, I want to say that was so cool. I really enjoyed that a lot. The twin relationship we know is one that is, you know, very important in Star Wars, has another representation that I think we all know in Star Wars. So it makes total sense that they would be connected, because we've seen that with Luke and Leia as well, how they can kind of sense each other and they're very connected. I think the concept is fascinating that they were like genetically engineered by and with the dark side to like carry on the dark side purpose. That's really, really an intense concept, and it was giving me major, like, there's I can't put my finger on any one particular, but I've seen a couple of like different like space-based anime that it really was giving me like vibes of what's the name? There was a series I was watching. I did not finish it, but it was a Gundam series, and it was set in space, and little bit of, maybe, I mean, this wasn't set in space, but little bit of like Ava vibes, like not a lot, but like maybe just a tiny bit, and Voltron just a little bit. And I feel like there's others I've seen that took place in space, and I'm not remembering them right now, but I'm sure there's like a whole litany of like, that's probably like a whole subgenre of like space anime, you know, that it was giving me vibes of, but it was really, really well done. I liked the concept an awful lot. I thought it looked gorgeous. The battles were amazing. I think it was a very interesting message of like, don't be chained by, you know, someone else's purpose. You know, you have your own purpose, and you owe it to yourself, and in this case, like your sibling, to find out what that is, instead of just going and trying to live out this supposed responsibility that you were born with. I liked that he got through to her in the end. I think somewhat. I don't know like what her actual like state of being is, but apparently she is still out there. She's okay. He could feel it. The droid was the MVP here as far as I'm concerned. Loved the style of the like helmet and mask. It was very like, it felt Star Wars-ish, but it felt like something you would see in anime too. Like, and some of you have pointed out that the cool thing about Star Wars is it's borrowed so much from different kind of like Japanese stories anyway, that when you have something like this, like the lines become kind of blurry of like, this feels really anime, but it feels really Star Wars, but it kind of feels both. So I think that's really cool. I enjoyed it a lot. I had no idea that the two voice actors, the main voice actors, were like huge names like that. But that's really cool. So I wasn't sure exactly how this took place. Like if it was created by Japanese studios, but then I had no idea that there was like a Japanese original version, and now I kind of want to see that as well with subtitles. That did not appear to be an option. Like, do I need to go into Disney Plus and figure out how to do that? Because you guys know I usually watch subbed. But I think the dub is great. I think that it's, but if I had known that there was like an original Japanese version, I would have tried a little bit harder to go and find it with subtitles instead of the English dub. But that being said, I can always go back and do that later, because I think the dub is really, really good. I have nothing against dub. It is not like it's not a thing for me. Whatever you like to watch, whatever you prefer, is A-okay in my book. You do whatever sprinkles your donuts. But it was just kind of interesting, because I said that at first, like, I don't know, is there like a Japanese version of this? Like, duh. All right, guys, let's jump into the next one. I'm really excited to see it. Let's go.
You can.
I must be cautious wherever I go.
Don't worry.
The voice sounds familiar.
I'd rather walk, but it's not too bad.
Well, we can't have a bride with dirty feet. Where we're
That's
going
the
is
bride.
far too sacred for that.
I wish my parents could be here to see this.
Oh, where are her parents? Are they alive?
No doubt they'll both be watching. They're one.
Oh, they're not alive.
Along with your parents.
Oh. God, the music. Wow, really great, stunning visuals here. Great ambiance. Totally different from the last one we watched. Oh, that's so beautiful. So beautiful. I'm just now kind of like getting to see and appreciate her dress and everything. So going to a sacred place to get married. Oh, I'm loving the dress. I love poofy dresses.
We are the sky. We are the forest. We are the river.
We are the sky. We are the forest. We are the river.
This the ceremony, marriage.
Magina, may you rise.
Who is Magina? What are we doing? This is cool. Where does the other party come into that? There we go. A real emphasis on like nature in this one.
Those were the planet's memories.
Oh, she can see the memories. Oh! Ah! Is this supposed to happen?
People of this world have a deep respect for nature. The rituals allow them to live in harmony.
Is that
Okay.
what you wanted to show me?
Yes?
Only because an old friend of ours had roots on this planet.
My master.
Old friend? Oh, who is... Okay, alright, I'm intrigued. Who is... Let's tell me the story. Wow, I'm loving the... just kind of... emphasis of the beauty
This world
of
is
nature.
terribly exploited.
The
Oh.
separatists stripped them all of their resources. Yeah.
Oh.
And all just for...
So are we just seeing them... Oh no.
It's tomorrow. They'll take her away. When the separatists left, you would have thought that would be the end of it. But no.
That only room for a different kind of horror.
What? Okay.
Battle droids behind. But the raiders found them and reprogrammed them all. They formed an army of their own.
Oh no.
We couldn't have stopped them. They wanted the village chief as collateral.
But his
Oh my
granddaughter
God.
volunteered to take his place.
Got it. Okay.
Take her in the morning.
Okay. Are we gonna do something to stop this?
Drink this and str-
Is it right?
Saku.
Are you really okay with this, sister? You shouldn't have to
Sir,
carry
sister?
it alone. It's wrong. Some of us are ready to
Oh, was this the other girl in the memory?
We've already discussed this.
Not enough. You may have given up hope, sister, but not all of us
I'm
have.
loving the
Stop, you have to
looks.
stop. I've already made my decision, sister. Please
She
understand.
doesn't want there to be any more conflict. She can end the conflict herself, and that's what she's doing. But I gotta say, I'm wishing this didn't have to happen. I'm sure her groom feels the same way.
If you can also feel it, I'm sure you understand. I have a bad feeling about this.
Obligatory.
If I go, I'll be able to protect them all. And I won't be alone.
Are they going together? Or does she just mean like in spirit? They'll be together. Are we gonna do something about... Oh, okay. So this kind of conflict I think is familiar to our character with the mask here.
We're in this together.
Sweet. That's sweet. I like them. I ship them already. This is so beautiful. This is really beautifully done. I can't even put my finger on like the particular anime that this reminds me of, but it's got an excellent vibe. Here they come. What on earth, like, really are gonna come and take? I guess they're just, is it like a power play to come and take people from their village?
You'll serve as collateral to avoid any unnecessary conflict.
Okay, got it. So they have their people and then they have to cooperate. Oh no, that wasn't part of the agreement.
It would appear my caution was well warranted.
They were gonna do something. Son of a gun.
It would appear that she is the leader.
Please, no! No one will try to
Don't. Oh, this. No. 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 Please tell me the person with the mask got up in here. I've never seen anything like that before. Oh! We're using the force up in here. We're using the force to stop blasters. Someone you wish you would never mess with.
Change the river's flow by casting a stone. But live in harmony with nature and you'll change together. The people of this world know that well. You know that the breath of life becomes wind and will always respond.
Got like shivers going down my spine.
And may the force be with you.
What are you doing? Shoot them! Kill them all!
Haha, battle droids, you don't stand a chance no matter what show you're on. Oh, dang. Oh. Anything's a weapon. Look at them, like, wow. Oh, droids. You just have not learned much. Oh!
What are you? Some kind of a monster?
I am a Jedi.
Yes! Woo! Look at that lightsaber, so cool. It's like all spindly and yellow. That's so friggin' cool. Don't hurt her. Oh my god, yes. We've got functional footwear, everyone. We've got functional footwear. Did it Oh. Wave goodbye to that hand. Thank you, Jedi friend. Thank you for coming and helping our village and oh my god, you guys. They were both so good. They were both so good. But there was something about that second one there, episode 4, that just like got me going. So one thing that I noticed towards the end, like it occurred to me, and I'm like, I'll wait till the episode's over because I don't want to talk over this fantastic story. It occurred to me that most of the ones we've seen, it feels like they take place around the time or following the events of the 4, 5, and 6. This one I noticed. I think it started to dawn on me when they said. Well, it dawned on me after that they said this, but it dawned on me when they were facing the battle droids. I'm like, huh, we still have battle droids up in here, and then it occurred to me they had mentioned that the Separatists. Not the Empire, the Separatists. So we're back in Clone Wars times in this one. That is pretty cool because I'm watching Clone Wars right now and reacting to it. So I'm always down for something that's set in Clone Wars times. I'm having the time of my life with Clone Wars. And so this one reminded me so much of like, there are a lot of different anime that have this kind of very grounded in nature kind of vibe. I have most commonly seen it in a lot of like Studio Ghibli movies, but I know that's like not the only place where it happens. But I'm just thinking of like Princess Mononoke and stuff like that, where it has a very connected to the planet, living energy coming off of the planet, that kind of vibe. And I loved it. Oh my god, I loved it. I shipped the bride and groom so much already after like 5 minutes of seeing them. And I'm so happy they get to live out their marriage in peace now. Thanks to our Jedi friend. I don't know if the Jedi had a name or not. I probably should have looked at that in the credits. But whoever they were amazing. And I really liked the kind of classic sort of aesthetic of the outfit with the mask and everything. I thought that was really, really cool. And not something we see a lot on like Jedi, how they're represented, and you know, we know like the robes, but you don't often see like that just kind of classic look with like the mask and everything. It's really, really, really cool. That one got me going a lot. I really enjoyed that. I could definitely tell that the style was sort of that. I want to say it's like an earthy vibe, but they're not on Earth, so but you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you guys are very aware of like different anime that do that, where there's a big emphasis on nature and its importance and it's the role that it plays in our lives and everything, and how it's almost kind of like a entity in its own, and we are kind of part of that energy, which when you think about it is very similar to like kind of the way that the Force is described, so it makes total sense that that would pop up in Star Wars. And again, we're gonna get to like the, okay, so Star Wars kind of borrowed from this, and that's why it fits so well in Star Wars, and so it just works very well. It works very well, guys. It works incredibly well. This whole thing is just working very well for me. I'm loving seeing the different styles. That was fantastic. I loved it. I don't know if I have a favorite yet. I'm going to wait to the end to pick a favorite because they've all been really good so far, but I feel like I really need to see like everything laid out in front of me before I pick a favorite. But man, those two were great. Again, two totally different settings, different aesthetics, different, I feel like kind of focuses of the story, but equally good. So, all right, guys, I cannot wait to see you next time for the next 2 episodes. I believe there are 9 episodes, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do. I'll probably just do like 1 reaction for episode 9, or we'll see. If there's one that's like particularly long, maybe I'll just do that one by itself and then do the 2 and 2. But we'll figure it out. That'll all be in my schedule, so just keep on top of my schedule and you'll know. So, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. I loved that. Thank you so much, and please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.